Up first, a story not to be missed.
If you live in Central Florida, you're probably familiar with AdventHealth's network of providers, their vast healthcare services, and numerous locations. But did you know that some of our nation's most innovative heart care procedures were pioneered right here? Watch this.
Thank you for including us on Balancing Act today. We're excited to be a part of this program, and we really appreciate this opportunity. My name is Dr. Kevin Accola. I'm a cardiovascular cardiothoracic surgeon here at AdventHealth. I'm the Executive Medical Director of Cardiothoracic Surgery, as well as Director of Structural Heart in our Valve Center of Excellence, as well as I'm co-director with my colleague Dr. Scott Silvestri in our Cardiovascular Institute. Our hospital comprises a number of hospitals, not only through the community, but out throughout Central Florida. In our Central Florida division, we have 14 hospitals, which all encompass and are connected collegially to our referral hospital here at AdventHealth in Orlando. Basically, we don't look at just illness care, but we look at health care in a general wellness circumstance, looking at the whole person throughout the entire spectrum of that person's life, well and ill, and how we can collaborate those and possibly even decrease that extent of illness in paying more attention to the wellness.
As medical director at the AdventHealth Cardiovascular Institute, Dr. Accola is at the helm of the most advanced treatments for cardiac care.
Some of the new technologies that we're doing here throughout the hospital system, which coincides with our Cardiovascular Institute, is really a collaboration between heart, vascular, lung, as well as pulmonary, thoracic, bringing that all together. And we've actually been able to create a really intense and highly motivated research forum, which has allowed us to really expand our research capabilities here as well. We're involved in numerous national trials in regards to valves, in regards to heart transplant devices, as well as ECMO devices, as well as a lot of the stents and various things that now our vascular surgeons use percutaneously. We're also now developing a thoracic surgical component of our system, which is really going to be state-of-the-art as it coincides and works with our cancer center. So through research, it's really allowed us to get into new technologies, bring new technologies to our community and to our referring population of physicians as well as to our patients. And it really gives us an opportunity to take it to the next level and be cutting-edge, premier center of excellence, not only with the conventional things we do, but including the new technologies.
All of this technology can lead to fewer invasive surgeries.
Some of the new technologies, which I'm sure a lot of our viewers here today have either read about or Googled or required or one of their family members have needed, is some of the percutaneous interventions, particularly with valve surgery. We're doing those now where we'll place a wire up the groin, cross the valve, and then place a valve in a stent within the aortic valve without opening the chest, without patient being under general anesthesia, just sedated and using local anesthetic, and place a new valve within those patients. We're involved in some of the national trials to bring this forward into the FDA approval, and so it becomes standard of care. About a month ago, we went over 2,000 of those now, so we've had quite an experience with those. Now granted, a lot of this technology is still somewhat square wheel, if you will, but it's exponentially growing. And we're excited to be a part of it here at AdventHealth, not only from a research capability, but also now utilizing this technology every day as it becomes standard of care. Our cardiology colleagues are also incredible, particularly with our electrophysiology colleagues. They're able to also do ablations, which before patients would just have to take medicines lifelong. But now there's a very high success rate of ablating these individuals and getting them out of atrial fibrillation or that irregular atrial rhythm that people see on the television and where there's advertisements for coagulation. Oftentimes people can get off these blood thinners by having these procedures. The other things they're able to do is even in patients who are not able to get out of atrial fibrillation, occlude one of the appendages of the heart, so it decreases the chance of clot formation, therefore decreasing the patient's circumstances or potential to have a stroke. Truly life-saving and life-altering. But it's continuing to grow daily as we acquire more knowledge of it and the technology's being altered and improved, so it's exponentially growing. So that's the hope of the future. And I don't mean 25, 30 years. I really believe in the next 8 to 10 years, we're going to see the pendulum shift to even more of these lesser invasive procedures, potentially going home the same day, but again, all within the limits of safety for the patient and doing the right thing.
Preventative cardiac care plays a big role in overall patient care, and that starts with genetics.
Genetic testing in our new Center of Genomics and our Center of Genetic Testing has really been an intriguing process as we've gone into this, because we're finding out a lot of things can be preventative, and we can take this to our patients and define possibly something they could alter within their lifestyle, within their diet, with medicines or medications, or things that really might change their direction or the rudder of their ship in their wellness, their cruise to wellness, if you will. Our goal at AdventHealth and across our entire system, as well as an integral part of our Cardiovascular Institute, is to create a premier center of excellence within all these aspects of our Cardiovascular Institute, from heart, lung, vascular, as well as thoracic. To tie all these in, to not only continue to do outstanding research with new technologies, but continue to progress our complexity of the cases that we do every day. We want to provide an extending healing ministry of Christ, a whole wellness perspective to our community, and the ripple effect of that throughout our Central Florida and throughout the state as we continue to advance and create a premier center of excellence.
For more information about how AdventHealth's Cardiovascular Institute can help you, visit AdventHealth Cardiovascular Institute.com or just go to our website, thebalancingact.com.